So I know everybody's thinking, well, so what, Mr. K? What difference does all this political talk matter? Well, it matters because literature is a reflection of its society. That's what we always have to remember. So, the metaphysical poets, literary critics call them that because the term metaphysical literally means above the physical. Some of the different thematic characteristics: intense religious and political strife, a sense of deep malaise, which is kind of a thoughtful sadness that everything that had happened during the Renaissance, right? All those different traditions have been challenged and maybe shouldn't have. A lot of the poetry during this time has a lot of psychological analysis, primarily of love and religion. As well, it's very intellectual, generally dealing with some philosophical problems. So during this time, it's a lot of, very thoughtful writing, very thoughtful poetry. So when we look side by side, we can see some of the differences start to emerge between the Renaissance and the early 17th century, again, which we're calling the metaphysical period. Right, and the Renaissance, interest in the world and the here and now, right, which is a movement away from the medieval period, right, perfectibility, humanism. When we start to look at these different periods, we can start to see that one is a reaction and a movement away from the previous, this idea of growth and moving forward. And we see this as we continue into the metaphysical period, again, which is that unique in-between time between the Renaissance and the Enlightenment.